Get your passports ready because we're heading overseas for some trivia. This week, for episode 265 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast, I've got India trivia. I know some of you out there probably call India home. Whether or not you've been there, you should probably know a thing or two about the country's history and geography. Good luck, and let's get this game started. The Dorky Round. Number 1. In terms of population, where does India rank in the world? First, they have approximately 1.4 billion people there. Number 2. What is the most common religion in India? Hinduism. Almost 80% of the population practices it. Number 3. What is the most populous city in India? Mumbai, though Delhi has a larger metropolitan area. Number 4. What mountain range forms most of India's northern border? The Himalayas. Number 5. What nation broke away from India in the 1940s? Pakistan. Number 6, sometimes called Bapu, Father of the Nation, who led the movement for Indian independence from Britain? Mohandas Gandhi. Number 7, the first mention of what beverage in India goes back to 750 BCE. Tea. The commercial production of it ramped up during British occupation because they didn't want to have to buy it from China. Number 8. What country sits along India's northern border between it and China? Nepal. Number 9. India is part of which continent? Asia. Number 10. What is the largest animal found in India? The Indian elephant. The Geeky Round. Number 1. In terms of land mass, where does India rank in the world? Seventh. Smaller than Australia, but bigger than Argentina. Number 2. What currency is used in India? The Indian rupee. $1 converts to about 83 rupees. Number 3. What is the capital of India? New Delhi. Number 4. What is the most popular sport in India? Cricket. An estimated 20 million Indians play the sport. Number 5. Despite the name, what numeric system originated in India? Arabic numerals. The misnomer comes from the fact that Westerners first encountered them in Arab nations. Number 6. What is the national animal of India? The Bengal tiger. Number 7. Chaturanga is considered the forebear of what classic board game? Chess. Number 8. What sea is west of India? The Arabian Sea. Number 9. Rakesh Sharma, the first Indian in space, did so aboard a rocket from which country? The Soviet Union. He was part of Soyuz T-11 in 1984. Number 10. In the Hindu religion, which god is called the Creator? Brahma. The nerdy round. Number 1. What language is spoken by a little over half the population? Hindi, about 57% of the population. The next most common, at 10%, is English. Number 2. What is the highest peak in India? Mount Kangchenjunga at 8,598 meters. It's the third highest mountain peak in the world. Number 3. What island nation is located directly southeast of India's southernmost point? Sri Lanka. Number 4. What bay will you find off India's east coast? The Bay of Bengal. Number 5. Part of eastern India wraps around what other Asian nation? Bangladesh. Number 6. India is divided into states. How many states will you find in India? "28. Number 7. What color is the 24-spoke wheel at the center of the Indian flag? Navy blue. The top of the flag is saffron and the bottom is green. Number 8. What is the longest river in India? The Indus River, at 3,180 kilometers long. Number 9. What song from the Indian film RRR won Best Original Song at the 2023 Academy Awards? Natu Natu. I have no idea what they're saying, but the tune is infectious. Number 10. Operation Smiling Buddha gave India its first what in 1974? Nuclear weapon. And that's it for India trivia. And it was also our last regular episode of Season 5. So, if you're an old-time listener, you know what's in store next week. If not, tune in and find out. This was episode 265 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. If you'd like to help support the show, become a patron at patreon.com/dorkygeekynerdy. The theme music was provided by Jason Shaw at audionautics.com. This podcast is written, produced, and hosted by me, Brian Rollins. Come find me at thevoicesinmyhead.com. Thanks for listening.
This episode is brought to you by Pepsi Wild Cherry. Pepsi Wild Cherry is bursting with delicious cherry flavor and a sweet, crisp taste that gives you more to go wild for. Getting wild may look different these days, but whether it's opting for a solo Friday binge watch or a big night out, everyone can indulge in their wild side with Pepsi Wild Cherry. Also available in Zero Sugar. So grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
When her 19-year-old son Jack miraculously recovers from a serious head trauma, Maggie is sure her luck has changed. But when she's abducted by a shadow from her past, a phantom with dangerous sapphire eyes, it's up to Jack and his younger brother Tom to unravel the mystery and save their mom from a deadly psychological battle. The brothers seek help from their colorful gray aunt, who exposes them to a world of nefarious family secrets, explosive government conspiracies, and a series of horrific murders. Together, they must navigate a dark underworld full of political subterfuge and class warfare before the psychopath who took their mother reaches his shatter point. Evolved Publishing presents a gripping, intriguing glimpse of what America might become. Winner of the Pinnacle Book Achievement Award for Best Thriller. Shatterpoint, written by Jeff Altbeth and narrated by Brian Rollins. Shatterpoint, available now in audiobook.